We recognize October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That's why I'm wearing the purple lapel pin here to recognize that. We try to raise awareness by putting purple ribbons around the trees around the courthouse. But domestic violence doesn't only happen in October, as everyone knows. It's a year-round thing. It's a learned behavior. It's a pattern crime that we need to recognize that. And the sooner we can intervene, the more likely we can have an outcome that creates greater safety for victims and their families. The Marquette County Domestic Violence Blueprint for Safety is a replication of a model that was done in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it's countywide, and it creates an interagency collaborative response to domestic violence from everything from dispatch all the way through probation. We began this work in 2015, and we launched the blueprint in 2018, and it's changed the way law enforcement respond to domestic violence, the way that offenders are treated in the courts, and the way that we process cases. It's provided consistency with how we approach cases. The criminal defense bar knows how we approach these cases. The courts know how we approach these cases. And it just led to better outcomes, in my opinion. And I think it creates a safer community. In my community, we don't have a lot of street violence, but we have incredible violence in intimate partner settings, which always has kind of baffled me. And trying to send a strong message that we will not tolerate that, I think, is very important for our community. And the law enforcement partners have been very pleased, I believe, to know that these cases are being handled and going forward. Historically, domestic violence cases had a very low rate of prosecution. And so law enforcement's happy with that. I believe our community partner, our domestic violence shelter, is happy because we've created a process where somebody who's a victim tonight is put in touch with a community-based advocate tonight or tomorrow morning so that we can begin to assess their situation, help them out, find out what they need, find out what they can do. And hand in hand with that, we have a domestic violence advocate in our office who also reaches out to them the next day so that they're giving good information to know how the process works. And I believe that the courts and probation have also found this to be an effective way to approach these types of crimes.